Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to do my ranking of every film I've seen in May 2023. I've watched 19 movies. It's exactly the same as the previous month. Go watch that one if you haven't yet. But yeah, I have been watching a lot of films lately for this channel and the videos that will come later this month. It took some time making these videos, but yeah, if you like this kinds of videos, ranking about movies, games, all that kinds of things, please subscribe. There will be coming a lot more of it. This is just a build up to my YouTube channel. So yeah, let's get it. Sorry for that. Let's get it underway. At number 19, it's going to be O. Just O. This was a 2001 film. This is a Shakespeare film. I don't know what it's about, but in this movie it's about basketball. This wasn't a good movie. I don't like it at all. I tried to, but I just, no. Next up, 18th place is going to be Midsommar. Or Midsummer. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not very good at pronouncing things. So I'm awfully disgusted with this film. I wanted to wash my eyes out after this film. This is not the type of movie for me. And I never want to watch this film again. If you like this, all to you. But this is not the movie I can enjoy watching. That's why it is a 1 out of 10. From 17th till 1st, all these movies is average or better. So I give a score out of 10, and from 5 is the average, 6 above average, 7 good, 8 amazing, 9 fantastic, and 10 perfect. Now the rest of these movies are 5 and above, and I liked it. The previous 2 films is a 1. I never want to watch the film again. I want to wash my eyes out because that was not good. So kicking off the first of this 17 films is going to be Star Wars The Force Awakens. I am one of those Star Wars fans that don't like the sequel. That is because I just don't like it. I don't like it. I think 6 was the best way to finish it. Return of the Jedi, it was just the perfect ending to this story. I don't like the sequels. The only thing I like about it is Kylo Ren, because he is the grandson of Darth Vader, who is my favorite fictional character, and he has a cool lightsaber. That's all. This is a new hope for a new generation, and I cannot look past that, and I don't like some of the decisions they make in this film. It's just not something I like. So yeah. But next up is going to be 16, Hop. Hop is a funny movie. I think as a kid I remember it better than it actually is. But it's just a funny movie of a talking rabbit. Some things a little bit more funny than I remember. The guy from Knight Rider, I can't remember his name now, but his cameo was cool. The things he said was cool. But yeah, that's all I can say about this film. Number 15 is going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. I'm a little bit late on the Quantumania train, the hate train. I don't hate it as much as most people do. I don't think it's as bad as most people say it is, but I don't think it's good. It's not a good movie. It's an enjoyable, above average movie. I think Kang is cool, very good. Want to see a little bit more of him maybe. And some decisions they make in this film is not good. And it's okay. The CGI is at sometimes bad. I think it could have been a lot better if they did some other things differently. But that's all I can say about this film. It wasn't as good. 14 is going to be Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I had to write that one down because I forget the name every time. This is a weird film, very interesting film. Our family has movie nights, and then the one who chooses a movie, you can choose anything you want, and the other people can say nothing about it. So my girlfriend chose this film. I've never seen it before, and it was a surprisingly okay film. It was good. It's very interesting. It's very unique. Go watch it if you haven't, but be warned, there are some gross things in this kids movie. The monsters in there, horrifying, but it's a very interesting movie, like I said. Number 13 is going to be Scream 2. I was so surprised at how much I enjoyed Scream 2. It's not as good as Scream 1 because I was shocked at how good Scream 1 was. I've never heard anything about the Scream movies, not seen any spoilers or anything about the Scream series. So me going into Scream 1, I loved it so much. And me and my girlfriend want to watch every one, and there's going to be a video about this. But Scream 2 was a very good sequel. I love the twist at the end. I didn't see it coming because after the first one, I didn't know how they would go forward with the series because it ended on such a note. I don't know. I didn't think they would put it in this direction, but it was so good. I enjoyed it so much. And the commentary about sequels and horrors and the rules. It's how they killed one of my favorite characters. But it's a horror movie. But it was so good. I am so excited to finish the series. So yeah. If you like Scream, watch this channel. There is coming a video. There will be a video about Scream coming in the future. Number 12, The Lorax. Now, Scream 2 isn't low, but I didn't like Scream 2 as much as I liked Scream 1 and 3. But The Lorax, I didn't want to watch this movie, but I was surprised at how much I enjoyed it. The jokes landed, some of the things was good. I enjoyed it. It was a very enjoyable movie. It was good. That's all I can say. 11th is going to be Despicable Me 2. Despicable Me 1 I like very much. Despicable Me 2, probably one of my first movies I've seen in theater. I have very fond memory about this and watching this in cinema. I like it. I don't like it as much as number 1, but number 2 is still fun. The purple monsters, the purple minions, is funny. It's just a okay movie in general. Kicking off our top 10 is going to be a new movie, Ghosted. My whole family, me and my girlfriend included, was very excited for this movie because Chris Evans, Ana de Armas, and the trailer looked good. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I still enjoyed it very much. It was still a very enjoyable movie, and I enjoyed it. I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed it personally. It's okay. The cameos are amazing. Gets old in the middle of the movie, but I still enjoy it. I don't know why. It's so enjoyable. Number 9 is going to be Toy Story. Toy Story 1, I think, it's a weird one. I don't think I've ever watched Toy Story from the beginning to the end. I'm 19 now, so yeah. I enjoyed it for the first time. I enjoyed it very much. The animation was shockingly good for the age, or the time it came out, 1997, I think. That's old now. Yeah, and I like it. It was a very, very good animated movie, probably one of my favorites, and yeah, I enjoyed it very much. Number 8 is going to be Men of Honor. This was my father's movie for the movie night, and I remember watching it as a kid in some parts of it, but this was a very emotional movie. I like the lead actor, I forgot his name, but this was a very good performance from him, and the whole story as a whole, liked it very much. Very good. If you haven't watched it, go watch it, because this is a movie I've never heard anyone talk about, but my father is a very good fan of this, very big fan of this movie. So yeah. Number 7, Avatar 1. Avatar is a good film, but I don't enjoy it as much as most people do. I think it's a little bit overrated. The CGI, the special effects, everything is beautiful. It's a beautiful film, but I don't like this movie. I think I like number 2 more. And yeah, it's the first time I've watched this film this month, from beginning to end. I've watched it as a kid, but I can't remember anything about it. I went and watched number 2 end of last year, when me and my girlfriend was on our date. So I don't remember anything about number 1, but I went to see number 2 and I liked it very much. Still not knowing anything or remembering anything about Avatar 1. It's not very good, I know. If I want to make a YouTube video about movies, people are gonna be mad for this one, but Avatar, I don't like it that much. But it's still a very good movie. It's still 9 out of 10 for me. All of these movies are good now. Number 6, The Social Network. I didn't want to watch this movie, but I'm watching it for a YouTube video, and I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this movie. The performances from Andrew Garfield, one of my favorite actors, the main character in this movie. It was a blast to watch. And I don't know, it spoke to me in a very specific way, because you can make your own future. You don't have to follow anything. And I think The Social Network is a very good, it's not a documentary, but it describes how the creator of Facebook made Facebook, and how he destroyed his friendship on that way. It's a very heartwarming movie. It's a good movie. It's a movie I enjoyed very much, and I was shocked at how much I enjoyed it. So that's just the power of movies. Now, coming in our top 5. Number 5, Scream 3. This was the last movie I've watched. I've watched it yesterday. And oh my god, this was a good movie. This is how you end the trilogy. I know there's more films, but at the initial time, it was a trilogy. And this is how you end it. The twist at the end, I did not see it coming. I'm not going to spoil anything. Go watch this movie. Scream 1 and 2 also. Amazing. I love the Scream series so far. I was someone that didn't like anything about these movies, but I'm so glad I've watched this, because this was awesome. The whole movie, some things, but this is how you end it. And I'm afraid to go watch number 4, 5, and 6, because I'm afraid they will ruin this movie for me. But I will still watch it, because Scream is a very good horror trilogy. franchise, whatever. It's good. That's all that matters. I love it. It's good. Going on. Number 4 is going to be Titanic. This was a heartbreaking movie for me. This was the first time I've watched this. It's no secret that everybody dies at the end. But still, I knew what was going to happen and it was still sad. This movie just knows how to get the emotion out of someone. It's heartwarming at some times, heartbreaking at some times. The end, it's sad. This film almost made me cry. Almost. I love it. My girlfriend always told me, yeah, we need to watch this movie. And I was like, I don't want to. Yeah. But this was a very good movie. Yeah. James Cameron is a beast. This was cool. A very good movie. Number 3. One of the new movies this month, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I think on the rewatch, this movie could be number 1 or number 2. Things happened in my life the day before I watched this movie. My mom was in a car accident, and the morning before I went to Cole to hear where the 3D classes were, and my mom was in hospital. Now, we booked the tickets a day earlier because it's a new release and there was a sale, something like that, and we couldn't say no, so we booked. My mom was in a car accident, and then the morning just before we went to watch the movie, I didn't hear good news about my mom. So the whole time I watched this movie, in the back of my head, I was panicked. So the theatre experience, the movie experience, wasn't good. And thinking back, this was a very good movie. But I just want to say my mom was okay afterwards. Afterwards, I had called my father and everything was fine. So, yeah. This was a very good movie, but some things, I think my attention wasn't fully on this movie. It was still a very good movie, very emotional movie. This is what the MCU is supposed to be. Loved it from beginning to end. I want to watch it the second time, just so I can put my whole focus on it. My girlfriend says it's better than Endgame, better than Infinity War. It's her favorite movie ever. I'm glad for her. I don't think it's like a best movie ever. I think it's a very good movie. But thinking back, I don't remember so many good things about it. But even though everything happened, it's still my top 3 for this month. And it's still a 10 out of 10. So I think it's still a very good movie. I loved it very much. It was something that to take my mind off. And it did do the job somewhat. It didn't help that it was a very emotional movie though. But it was still a good movie. Loved it very much. Okay. Number 2, Logan. Logan is also one of the best movies to end a franchise, a trilogy, whatever. Heartbreaking, the end, very heartbreaking. The whole movie, the acting, it's good. I love this movie very much. One of my favorite superhero movies, maybe number 3, number 4, depends on how much Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 will improve when I watch it again. Yeah. It's not much I can say about Logan that has been said yet. Very amazing movie. Enjoyed it very much. One of the best R-rated films I've watched it. Yeah. But now, what's number 1? Avengers Endgame. I love this movie. This is the second time, maybe third time I've watched it, because I wanted to savor it. Like, if you watch a movie too many times over and over and over, you get tired of it. So I only watch this when I really want to. So it was a whole experience, because I watched Infinity War last month, and this month I've watched Endgame. And I really thought like Spider-Man No Way Home was better than Endgame. But then I watched this movie and I remember how much I love this film. The ending, the whole battle sequence, going to the past, Tony's sacrifice, Nat's sacrifice. There's so many emotions going around of good, bad, and it's just, I think it's one of the perfect endings to a saga. Yeah. Some things I hope, I don't think the spectacle will ever be beaten again. I still think Infinity War has better storytelling, but Endgame went for the wow factor and it achieved everything he wanted to. So yeah, that's my list for this month. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. I'll be trying to do more of these videos. And if you are a fan of F1 and racing, I have a second channel. It's called Diamond Racing. Please support me there. So that's it. I hope you have a nice day. And yeah, please like and subscribe. There will be coming more videos out more frequently. And yeah, thank you for watching. Cheers.